Hello and welcome. There's been a patch point 5.3 patch devlog is out, and I'm disappointed. If this is it, then this patch is gonna be shit. So let's hope it's not gonna be only it, because it looks depressing. It looks depressing, and also we still have no info about upcoming DLC. When it's gonna release? Is it gonna be this year? Because there is nothing about it. Like, come on, I don't want to have one DLC per year. There was a time when we had like 4 per year. Not one. Fucking one. So, yeah, Mitch here, and yeah, he's the designer director, and I'm really happy that he took over it, because Mitch is a good guy. He's a good guy, really. The problem is they lack of some kind of, transparency, because we really know nothing. They post those blogs from time to time, and then they're silent. So I don't know, but yeah. So there is some confusion within this blog post. So I'm gonna come to this point. There is a new unit, which is nothing great, but who the hell am to judge it? So, and there is some slight reworks for Ogre Kingdoms before the DLC, because yeah, the DLC is. And the first one is Mercenary Recruitment Rework. I still believe that mercenary recruitment we had in Warhammer 2 was vastly superior compared to what we have now. Reason for that, it was because it was a dilemma. It was an event dilemma that was popping up, and you were choosing which units you had to your disposal later on. There was no limits. You could stockpile them and have them to recruit whenever you need it. Now it's, if there is a ogre camp in your province raiding you, pissing you off, reducing your control, and you had to recruit 1 ogre bulls. Wow. There was 2 problems with it. 1, the fucking raiding, which was pissing me off all the time, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. 2, when ogres were wiped, because nobody likes ogres in general, they're pretty much against everyone. Sometimes they ally with good guys, with bad guys, but usually they really in between. And everyone are pretty much fighting with them. And when they get wiped, units you recruited are gone. They're like the units you get from like defensive alliances, and it's just I hope with the new faction that they're bringing, they will do something about it, but I was hoping for it, but so far it doesn't look like. So they increased the ogre mercenary unit cap per army from 1 to 3, so that's nice. Ogre mercenary pools now replenish at rate 1 unit every 5 turns. Okay. The quality of mercenary units available now depends on the tier of the ogre camp. There's another problem. The ogre camps are usually low tier, so don't expect much. More mercenary units are now available for ogre camps, including ogre bulls dual weapon, man-eaters, ogre pistol, and Mornfang cavalry, and also ogre giant. These are man-eaters, right? Why they are not? Yeah, man-eaters. Yeah, they're not listed here. Okay, whatever. So there is listed 5, but there is 6. Okay. Whoops. I mean, most of them were available in Warhammer 2, so it was really nice to have them. You could do some shenanigans. The ogre giant is I'm a fan of giants. They do need some buffs, definitely. Every giant needs some buff, in my opinion. But in general, I like ogre giant. I like giants in general. The problem is, like I said, the camp is wiped. Often you want to remove camp by yourself, so sometimes it's good to recruit them if you have an army that lacks of siege attacker. It's good, but how often do you ally with ogres? That's the problem. Or how often you're not at war with giant with ogres? So it's really big inconvenience here. But we'll see. We'll see. I did recruit it in the past, and like I said, I'm preparing for siege. I have my ogre bulls, so I can, wall crush. I'm going to attack. Boom! Suddenly, ogre bulls are disappeared because the ogre camp was eliminated. I mean, ogre camp faction. So I don't know. I don't mind having more. I'm actually happy for it. We'll see. The next one that they rework is bounties, mercenary contracts, but now they're called bounties. And what they do is they give us all three at the same time. It's not that you pick one and then 10 turns you pretty much have nothing. So you have three to your disposal. The problem I see is that you cannot shuffle them by any way. So, like, if you have a bounty you don't want to do, you don't have option like to remove this one and shuffle different, something like that. Or I don't know, something. Because often those bounties sucks ass. They are really not in a line of your campaign, so you need to go off track a lot to do bounty for what? Diplomatic relations with Clan Treacherik. Oh, how often? I'm assuming this is a placeholder, but yeah, whatever. Maybe relations are good, but the treasury is lackluster. I would say they should, since the caravans are providing with such nice items, why bounties cannot give us the unique items? Like I said, the caravans or the convoys can give you unique purple item. Put it into bounties. Make them worth doing, like going for Helmengorst. Make it worth it. But that's my opinion. I feel like this rewards are shit. Maybe I don't know. The rewards looks terrible, so and nice that they're all together, but just I don't know. And now the ancillary system rebalance. And it looks all great on paper until I saw this. So hold on. The enchanted item is called ancillary now? Because I was thinking ancillary are the one on the bottom, the things that you put as a followers. These are ancillaries because that's what they're named in a game. But no, we have enchanted item, Mad's Map, which is fucking amazing. I love it. I love it. It gives you a chance to do some random shit. It's amazing. And I see use of it for a couple of guys, but like it can have nice usage, but is it ancillary? So all this is like awesome, but what the fuck I'm reading about? Is it about enchanted items and talismans, or what the fuck is ancillary now? Because now I'm confused. So they're implementing new ancillaries that they can, you know, be random, some class, some faction specific. So some of them might not reach you if you play specific races. Yada yada yada. You can read it all, but until I know what the f is going on, I cannot like even give my expression to it, my opinion, because I don't know what they're calling ancillaries now. But Mad's map look fucking awesome. Yeah, it's so weird. It's so weird. I really hope they're talking about ancillaries that we have below, because some of them, I mean, most of them is, some of them are horrendous, like for leadership. But yeah, patch 5.3 will contain 18 new generic ancillaries, which drop only for relevant factions. To help the outfit your gun totters, bowslingers, and blowpipe blasters with improvements to their range performance. That's bias. I mean, that's gonna be a lot for range unit. I mean, okay, right? But yeah, I can't. Sorry, I feel like this is fucked up. The blog post is fucked up. Battle map 3 cluster update, so they're gonna do some more 46 maps. Oh my god! So yeah, some 3 lines and many maps are messed up with the you know, circled patches on a map. Whoever did that was probably intern. They told him like, put some trees on a map, and he was like, oh, I'm gonna make it dots. Yeah, I played with Lego dots, so I'm gonna make dots. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do fine this time. And their battle balance updates. There is few things. Normally, I don't look on them because of minor things. Some of them can be. I read them, but I'm not really excited about most of them because, come on, what the hell are they gonna give us? I like this line. A small rework to Black Coach abilities now intensify based on how many nearby enemies have been killed. Yes! That's very good, because Black Coach had a nice talent, but getting like 80 kills was fucking impossible sometimes. So this looks amazing. I'm maybe not amazing, but I'm definitely happy for that. Additional effect for Glean Magic, Spell Mastery on self and silence for the enemy. I never use Glean Magic, so silence probably gonna affect multiplayer mostly, but can be useful. And the next line, buff to Skull Cannon and Blood Shrine to make them more credible threats. Okay. Fuck you, that's why. But honestly, I was using them all the time. Blood Shrine and Skull Cannon never in my eyes were terrible, so buffs are welcome. A reward to Wildwood Rangers, Guardians of the Wildwood. Cool. It's really cool. Just too bad you didn't say what the F is that. Nurse to Kislev. Multiplayer mostly, and a Warsled collision power. Interesting. So Warsleds are not gonna be like, oh, now Warsleds now gonna have harder time to break through, probably. Demonic Locus abilities have been increased to 55 meters range to work better on ultra unit size. Now, the Locus abilities are like the Demon Prince thingies. That's the Mortis engine stuff. They were usually 30 meters, so awesome. I love it. Yes, please. Small rework to how the Arc of Sotek deals damage, more leadership for ghost type units. Oh, that's nice, but More large units feature collision attack. Tomb Scorpion, Kadai Destroyer, Toad Dragon, and more. Oh, Toad Dragon is not having it? I thought they do. What? But Tomb Scorpion collision attack, yes. Finally some buffs for Scorpions, because they feel like shit. Even more buffs to Chariot of the Gods. Okay. And new unit, Graveguard, Halberdiers. Cool. I probably will still use the skeleton with spears. Yeah, because they gonna be like, oh, they don't have upkeep here. But yeah, they're gonna be like twice or 3 times cheaper than Graveguard. So for one Graveguard, you're gonna be able to have like 3 units of skellies. Yeah, I don't see them being terribly useful in campaign. Okay, when you play campaign, I value undead units in 2 categories. 1, the one you recruit, and 2, the one that you resurrect. These guys as a resurrect pool, great. It's a shame they don't have shields, but like Kislevites, spears, the tier 0, let's call it, can do it. They are really good, so these guys can do it as well. However, they are weaker than the Kislev units, so oh well. And yeah, so they gotta be okay to resurrect, but to recruit, nah. Spears, Skelly Spears gonna do way better. And that's it from this this blog post, and that's what's worrying me. Is that it? Because patch 5.2 was meaty, while here is like, I really hope there is more. So yeah, confusion about ancillaries is massive. I don't know, bounties, and mercenary. So it's really not touching me much. I feel disappointed. New unit is okay. It's important for you to go and give feedback about what's your thoughts in the official, channels, like, so they see the feedback, so we can like lead them what should happen. But judging if this is it for patch 5.3, that's terrible. That's really low. But maybe because they're working their ass to make DLC release before, I don't know, Christmas. It would be better to release, I don't know, at least at the start of January. So if there is some bugs that need to be fixed, they fix it immediately rather than wait entire Christmas and holiday break for New Year, Christmas and stuff. So it would be nice to release it even before December, but I don't know. But that's my thoughts about this blog post and upcoming patch. What's yours? Please let me know in a comment. I'm losing my voice already. But yeah, please let me know in a comment. And that's it from me today. Hope to see you next time. Subscribe if you like my channel. Have a great day. Have a great evening. Take care and bye-bye.